What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and today we are taking a look at the brand new iPhone 10. And I got both colors here, so we're gonna unbox them, do a quick comparison to the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, see what these guys are all about. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first thing we wanna do is get the plastic off of here. Let's just, such a satisfying feeling, right? Which one should we go for first? I'm interested in the space gray, because I've seen the silver version kinda on a lot of videos out there, so we have our typical documentation, nothing going on there. Got the iPhone, really nothing that you can expect different inside of the box. We have our power adapter, lightning cable, and obviously you can expect the same in the silver box as well. So let's just get these phones out of here, and here we go. Ooh. These are what these two colors look like right here. We have both silver and space gray. Now, in case you were wondering, this isn't necessarily a white on the back of the silver model. It's kind of like a, I don't know, it's like a whitish gray color, I guess, if you want to put it like that. Just in case you weren't aware of this, these sides are stainless steel, so they will scratch just like any other stainless steel thing does, so don't freak out about that when it does. Though, there is a pretty cool way to remove scratches from stainless steel, which I did on the stainless steel Apple Watch a while back, so if you want to catch that video, I will link it below for you. Now, I'm not sure which one of these I'm actually going to use personally and for the review. Let me know which one is your favorite down below in the comments section, and if you want to win one of these, definitely be sure to subscribe, tick the notifications bell, and stay tuned for something very exciting. All right, so we have everything booted up, loaded up and ready, and swipe up to go home. I don't know how quickly I'm gonna get used to that, but it's a thing. Let's go over some of these things here, right? So the first thing is that if we come down, if we want to use Control Center, you can no longer swipe up, which it's going to take me ages to actually get used to not swiping up for Control Center. It's up here in the top corner, which is weird to me. It doesn't feel normal. You can get the notification center by swiping down from the top or either of the corner, but if you swipe from this corner, you get the Control Center. So a little bit weird for that. But there are some other things here that you might have noticed, especially when compared to an iPhone 8 or 8 Plus. There is no home button anymore, and everybody's very aware of the fact that we don't have a home button on the iPhone 10. So you unlock it with your face instead of your finger, and that also is going to get very difficult to get used to. But let's set up Face ID and see how that kind of works. All right, so we're gonna tap into Setup Face ID and get started. Okay, so we have it recognizing our face, and I have to move my head in a circle slowly. All right, complete. Let's do it again. Heh, there we go. Okay, it's set up now. But let's see how this thing actually performs. So let's go ahead and unlock the phone, and you can see a little lock icon there, and as soon as it hits my face, it flips to unlocked and you can swipe up to open. It actually seems pretty fluid so far. I don't know. Go over this in my full review, so be sure to subscribe if you want to catch that when it drops. But the same camera that's on the back of the iPhone 10 is the same as the iPhone 8, is the same as the iPhone 8 Plus, with the exception that the telephoto lens on the iPhone 10 is optically stabilized. So you're gonna have much more stable footage and better low light photography and stuff out of that telephoto lens on the iPhone 10 because of the OIS that it has built into it, which you don't have here on the 8 Plus. So one other thing here about the camera, and it's not actually the rear camera, around the front, on the front camera, we have a portrait mode. And so if we just get into here and go into the front camera, you can actually select portrait mode, and there you go, you get a live preview just like you do on the rear camera. And wow, we even had a flash with that. Hey, look at that. That's not too bad. I don't know, it's a little soft around the edges of my hat though. I'll let you know in the full review. Now, speaking of the 8 and the 8 Plus, as you can see here, the iPhone 10 fits right in the middle of the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. So we have like kind of a gradual step down. The funny thing is, well, not funny, but different, is that the screen on the iPhone 10 is actually bigger than the one on the 8 Plus because we have a different aspect ratio here. And of course, we have the infamous notch at the top. And if you want to go home from an app, like I said earlier, you have to swipe up. These gestures are kind of weird to me, and it's just about getting used to it, I guess. You know, you have to find that sweet spot for the app switcher, which I'm not really a fan of. Like if I go slow here, I can kind of catch it, but if I'm moving fast, I don't know where that stop point is really. So it's gonna be a learning curve for everybody with all these new gestures, and I really hate the control center one being way up here. But one other thing that we do have in the software are Animojis, and I'm sure everybody has heard about it. This is a standout feature of the iPhone 10 right here, and we can tap to get started on that. And now I am a monkey. Ooh, ooh, ha, ha. Let's see what we got here. There we go. What's up, guys? I'm a piece of shit. But for real though, do I look good as a poop emoji? Hey, what up? Do I look good as a poop emoji? Hey, what up? Back to design, let's go ahead and see what these kind of look like side by side. And as you can tell here, this thing is already fingerprint city over on the iPhone 10, which is definitely why I'm gonna be sure to slap a D-brand skin on it. As you guys know, I'm in love with this black dragon skin right here, and I'll leave a link for them below if you wanna check out the skins for yourself and order one. As far as the actual design goes, most everything is roughly the same. You know, on the bottom here, we do have the speaker grills flanking the lightning port right there. On the side, we do have our volume buttons and our mute switch and everything. So everything's kind of the same when it comes to the button layout. But on this side, it's a little bit different. So we do have a much larger lock button right here, which is actually now technically dubbed the side button. So it's called the side button now, and it's much bigger, and you have various functions with that. And so one of which is, because there's no home button on the iPhone 10 anymore, how do you launch Siri? Well, you do it with the side button, and let's just go ahead and get back in here, unlock the phone, and if we hold the side button, you can see that we can access Siri right here, which is exactly as intended, I suppose. And then we also do have, let's see here, we can press it to lock it, we can press it to unlock it, and of course we have to use the Face ID. And I believe if you double press it, you get access to Apple Pay. So there are various functionalities with this side button that they have here, but it is a lot longer, as you can see here. Now, everything else is more or less the same. Glass on the front, glass on the back. It's pretty much what you would expect from the iPhone 10. Of course, we've seen this for a while now. So that about wraps it up for this video. We have the iPhone 10 in silver, the iPhone 10 in space gray. Let me know what you would like to see or know about this guy in the full review. Be sure to subscribe, like I said, so you can be the first to catch that video when it drops. And leave this video a thumbs up if you're excited for an iPhone 10 giveaway. And also, let me know all of your thoughts about this guy in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Dom, and I'll catch you in the next video.